Every business operates on a continuous cycle. You spend money to acquire goods. That is your cost price. Then you sell those goods to earn money back. That is your selling price. If you earn more than you spend, you make a profit. If you come up short, you take a loss. Let's apply this to a basic scenario. Here is our first practice problem. You set up a lemonade stand. You spent 250 rupees buying lemons, sugar, and cups. By the end of the day, you count your cash and see you made a profit of 100 rupees. We need to find your total selling price. To solve this, we rely on the definition of a profit. Earning a profit means your selling price has to be higher than your cost price. So we take the initial 250 rupees spent, add the 100 rupees of extra money earned, and we get a final selling price of 350 rupees. Now let's look at the flip side with question 2. You bought a second-hand bicycle for 1,200 rupees. After a few months, you needed cash fast, so you sold it and took a loss of 300 rupees. Taking a loss means you received less money than you originally paid. To find the selling price, we subtract that 300 rupee loss from the 1,200 rupee cost price. You sold the bicycle for 900 rupees. Notice how the selling price is always anchored to that initial cost price, adjusting up when you win and down when you lose. Moving to question 3, we see a rare comic book bought for 400 rupees and sold for 500. We can easily see the cash profit here, but to compare this success to other deals, we need to calculate the percentage. First, we find the absolute cash profit by subtracting the 400 rupee cost price from the 500 rupee selling price. That leaves a clean 100 rupees in profit. To find the profit percentage, we have to follow a specific mathematical requirement. In business, percentages are always calculated relative to the amount you originally spent, the cost price. Applying this to our comic book, we take our profit amount, divide it by the cost price, and multiply by 100. That is 100 divided by 400 times 100. Because we are measuring against that initial 400 rupee investment, we arrive at the correct result, a 25% profit. Let's test this with question 4. You bought a video game for 2,000 rupees, played it, and sold it to a friend for 1,500 rupees. Your objective is to find the loss percentage. Pause the video right here. Grab a pen. Step 1, find the cash loss. Step 2, calculate the percentage relative to the cost price. Let's check your work. Step 1 is straightforward. We subtract the 1,500 rupee selling price from the 2,000 rupee cost price. You lost 500 rupees in cash. For step 2, we take that 500 rupee loss and divide it by the original 2,000 rupee cost price. Multiply by 100, and you find you took a 25% loss on the game. Whether you are calculating a gain or a deficit, the principle remains exactly the same. Your performance is always measured strictly against the money you started with. Now, let's look at question 5. Here, we know the cost price of 800 rupees and the target profit of 20%, but we have to work backward to find the final selling price. 20% of the 800 rupee cost price is 160 rupees, but that is just the profit. To find the selling price, add that profit back to the original expenses. 800 plus 160 equals 960 rupees. Let's review. Selling price is found by adding profit to or subtracting loss from the cost price. When calculating percentages, cost price is the constant baseline. Following these steps lets you analyze margins, set prices, and measure the results of any business scenario.